down to going insane with Temperance Domain. That's me. How y'all doing? I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. So the next download, I just dropped Learning to Trust Again. And it occurred to me as I was uploading it to YouTube that I should have rounded it off with this. Once we received that message, we're going to need to hold on to it because it's going to be important to help those that are going to be devastated in the global truth reveals that are coming to an emergency broadcast system near you very soon. That's why we need to get grounded. That's why we need to do this work. We're a little pressed at this point because everybody's waiting for it to happen, but I'm not sure everybody's ready for what's coming. I mean, we know something's coming. Everybody knows something is happening. Especially 80% of the country that don't like wearing blue. If you follow my little bouncing ball there. I know a lot, but this channel is not about all that crazy truther stuff. But I am a crazy truther, so I know the crazy truth. My niche right now is to put myself out here and try to lay the groundwork for us to be able to help those. Well, material will be out there, but and the people who need to see this come to it to see it, which is, it's not important to me how many, as long as they're the right ones. And of course they're going to be the right ones because this is where they show up and this is where they're at. So, hot diggity dog. It's not my message, it's their message. So, anyway, next topic is then approaching true intimacy. And I'm like, oh, really? Okay, well, they're like, and then take it out of that box, Tracy. Because intimacy is more than wham bam thank you ma'am, because that's not even intimacy. It's not. The way they treat intercourse these days, it's not intimacy, which is the point. To dilute love. Let that sink in. Not judging. I'm not judging. I've been chased for never mind, it's none of your business. But, you know, I'm not a promiscuous person. And I'm not judging people who are. I get it. I've been married twice. I've had sex at least 3 times. So, and I'm not judging. But it's part of their objective to destroy the family unit. They're so good at this, which takes us to the 4th commandment, which, you know, theologians and Christians and religion, you know, the Catholics, yada yada. 10 commandments, 10 commandments. It's not 10. If 4 is obliterated, there's only 9. And that means someone changed the laws of God. I wonder who that was. Let me see. Men. And then they still want to, you know, and we're not going to go to hell. So they're just really good guidelines about shit we already know innately inside of us. But if we allow the propaganda in our schools and the SJWs to rule the world, then the Ten Commandments are just nuisances to them instead of a moral core, the moral compass due north, straight sucker. It's a big topic. But approaching true intimacy. So we're approaching it. That's the word they used. Approaching true intimacy. Well, I put in my introduction to myself in the beginning videos and whatnot on my discussion page. I wrote a little bio. Free to go look. And I lay out my skill set, my stance on, I skim the top, my experience as a mother, medical field, and my checklist through the church of certified qualifications in a religious setting. Okay. That being said, I went through the church door, and I ran out the back screaming with my hair on fire because that wasn't love, and they were scared of me because they could see my light and I could see their darkness. It wasn't a good match. And since it was their turf, they had to toss me out. But they did it in dark and nefarious ways, and it's okay. Interesting story to that. That's another video. But in my bio, I mentioned I'm a twin flame. Hi, I'm Tracy, Divine Feminine, a twin flame counterpart soul journey. It's not for everybody, but what a ride. In fact, get down to the brass tacks. The soul journey of twin flame, not the light worker part, okay? That's different. It's all about approaching true intimacy. And since it's supposed to be full of obstacles and pits and pain, much pain, and overcoming it. Like a Navy SEAL. I don't know how else to explain it. I've likened it to pulling somebody with their parachute deployed, through a Vietnam jungle. Come on. But it's It's, you know, it's not the topic right now, but I'm explaining approaching true intimacy is what it's about. Exploring that, what it means, breaking it fucking down, breaking it down all the way from you know the heads of the heads of our global communities all the way down to a homeless person. I mean, I guess that's why it helps to be a homeless person, to find out about breakdown of the systems that are supposed to be there to build us up. It all holds hands. So it's their message, not my message. But true intimacy and approaching that, and then coming together into that under Yahweh as part of a contract to lift, to transmute the karma on this world, in this world, and the energy around it that's been bogging. I mean, because you can't, I mean, it's like all the negative, all the negative, all the negative, all the negative, all the negative. Can't just be turned off like that. There's laws to the universe. Thank you. It's universal physics. If you leave a void, anything can be put back in there. You have to take the negative on purpose, focused and with intention, and send it down or up and have it come back, or down and then up. Actually, that big kind of karmic energy, you know, the only way to cancel it is by taking it over with light, which is really not that hard once you identify that energy frequency, that particular karmic cycle or repetition, because it gets okay. So that energy was anchored in all the way back to Egypt and beyond, like all the way. Stuff history we don't know about because they've hidden it from us. You don't have to believe me. Everything's going to come to light before too long, okay? I'm just trying to break it down a little bit. So, targeting certain, dark force fields, forces, energetic, that's tethered down is part of the journey, and part of why the twin flames are here in the first place. It's not about us. It's about down here doing the work for Gaia, because we love Gaia. We love Gaia. She put out a call for help. I'm going to kind of leave it there because that's enough. Just trust. Examples. Worthy. Eternal, quantum levelly anchored examples of true intimacy is approaching for the world to be a witness. Not just me. I'm not saying that. And there's no timing on this. There's no definitives. Everything there's just too many variables because there's too many souls and there's too many, there's just variables. But what you see on YouTube and the Cinderella story, that's not what it is. So don't get it twisted. It's an arduous journey. no man's land. And it's not for the faint of heart or soul. You gotta have the moxie of Rocky, Muhammad Ali. They don't even touch it. Just gotta keep getting that gut. Keep getting that gut. And not be mad. I was like, when I figured out that I should be having, I was like so easy to forgive people. I'd see them again. I'm like, oh, I just love them. They just stole half my house. Oh, there they are, house. Hi, guys. That I came down with it with an unconditional love for humanity, and my mission is for all souls to be forgiven and unconditionally loved. That's why I'm here. Hi. I'm Temperance Maine. Have we met? So that's this message, and don't be concerned. But if you just want the band-aid to get ripped off from the global truth revealing, and as beautiful as it's going to be, the opposite is true, is what it has been. We don't even, most of it was going on beneath our feet, under the ground, in tunnels. And God promised, what's been done in the darkness shall be brought to the light. And that's where we are, people. So if you want to prepare, reach out to me. My contact information is always in the notification section down below. You know where the title is? If you just hit the down arrow underneath the video, and it'll drop down. All my contact information is there. I do offer services. I offer card readings. I offer Zoom calls, and I will go deeper with you privately, as deep as you want to go. But this is not the platform, and that's not the main message. This is about us getting prepared to be good and fertile ground for what's coming, and for the Holy Spirit to water the seeds that Yahweh has planted, and to never go backwards in time again, to never end up in this place, in this particular state of affairs ever again, ever, not ever again. That being said, my heart is just to help. I love you guys. We can do this. We've already got it. It's already done. We don't have the biggest picture. We're puzzle pieces that are linking up. So start linking up. Start sharing information. Google on YouTube, there's still information. And actually, there's a lot of information on YouTube. But you can also go to BitChute. It's a ton. I just don't go there. I don't go to the other formats because I know all that stuff. And I'd be talking to people who already know this stuff. I'm not about being in an echo chamber. But BitChute and, not Reddit. New YouTube, BitChute. Did I say it already? Well, and I don't know the names because I'm not over there. I've never been a twit, so I don't know how to tweet. I don't care about that. I'll put a link into my Facebook page in the discussion section as well, if y'all ever want to link into that. That I do have. It's been a ministry of mine for over a year. does quite well. I'm a little refocused now on this portion, so I'm not posting like I used to, but all my past posts are there. This stuff broke down. This stuff that I'm saying here broke down in a Facebook ministry on banners and things I've actually, written out. It's all good work. But this is my new next. And so I'll see you next time. See how I did that? Okay, thanks for hanging out with me. I mean it. I love you guys. I appreciate you so much. Don't forget to leave a comment, like the video, put your notification bell after you subscribe, and I'll see you next time on Going Insane with Temperance Jermaine. That's me. Take care.